Welcome back to Reusing Content. A while ago, back when I was using a famous pink starfish as my persona, I looked back at YouTube's worst channels. Basically, channels famous for being slandered. Don't worry, you don't have to watch that video. In fact, you don't even have to watch this video. I'm not stopping you. Or am I? You better like and subscribe, or God help you, I will murder. One of those channels I covered was Troom Troom. Now, originally, Troom Troom was known as a DIY/crafts channel that created videos featuring a little story with DIY tips interspersed throughout. However, they started gaining a following for their clickbait and terrible writing in videos, which was only topped by even worse crafts and life hacks.
Dolly gets a surprise gift too. There is a light bulb cone in her package.
This led to them and other similar channels like 5 Minutes Crafts being YouTube's punching bag for a while. If you made a video on these guys during their peak, you were getting an easy million views. That was 5 to 7 years ago. And when I made my video, which was less than a year ago, it was clear they went in a new direction. A more brain rot, making slop for kids direction. Sadly, not a rare occurrence for channels to do these days. I knew when I made my video, I would have to make a separate one diving deeper into Troom Troom specifically, seeing the state they're at. So that's what I'm doing today. In all truth, Troom Troom changed their content a while ago, focusing on more skit/comedy videos like blank versus blank, building a secret room, or room makeover videos. I've seen this type of content before. I've seen Minecraft New versus Pro. I'm experienced in this. However, 2 to 3 years ago, they started incorporating trendy properties of the time like Wednesday, Barbie, and Pokemon. From there, they went all in, baby. When it was Digital Circus and Poppy's Playtime that was popular, what did Troom Troom do? They made video after video incorporating these two however they can. Look at the state of these thumbnails. What do you think this title of the video is?
My dear family!
Oh my god. What the fuck is that? I've said it before, but some of these videos look like straight up porno material. When I first talked about Troom Troom, they were making Italian brain rot and Squid Game videos, but now it's all about K-pop demon hunters. I know this is a good movie, but the irreparable damage as done by being the face of today's kid slop has undone any good this movie's brought to the table. Troom Troom has been making nothing but demon hunter videos. Over 30 to be more accurate. They only recently just started making videos that don't involve a property, which is the first time they're doing this in 3 months. Wait a minute. You see this look this girl gives the other girl here? I know that look. I was in love before. But are the videos any good? No. Okay, let's give them a chance. Let's look at their nerdy girl becomes college queen video. Sounds like it could be an inspirational tale. So I pulled up the video, and the first frame is a wall full of AI generated anime girls. This is gonna be peak.
Students and teachers to like me. It's so
Oh, what is that? Is that? I hope that's not what I think it is. Oh my god.
Hi everyone. He's so handsome.
Nobody's.
Why did it play that?
Nobody's brighter than me.
And it just okay, and it plays for 5 seconds and it just stopped. Oh my god, that okay. So this poor girl gets bullied because she's a little nerd. Although with how some of these shots have the person staring directly into the camera, it feels like I'm the one getting bullied. Like, what the fuck did I do? Anyway, the makeup works and she starts getting very popular in the school. Yeah, that's some great acting. Alright. Anyway, the makeup works and she starts getting very popular in the school, except for these two girls, because her boyfriend starts flirting with her, which, fair point, honestly, yeah. Also, this has to be the smallest college ever, because there's only one classroom, there's only a handful of students, one hallway. I haven't even seen a teacher, but even when she's at her lowest, there's still that one person that comes to comfort her.
You shouldn't listen to them. You've always been beautiful, with or without makeup.
Aw, that's so sweet, but how did you get in my house? Like, I appreciate the kind words, but I will have to call the cops on you, because how the fuck did you get my address? But surprisingly, she doesn't call the police, and they live happily ever after. She even helps out her bully when her jock boyfriend smashes a cupcake at her, and they become good friends. And the jock, who throughout the story made fun of the main character, openly flirted with another girl in front of his girlfriend, and then in the end just smushed a cupcake on his girlfriend, gets his justice when... what? No, the video just ends? Okay, never mind. He I guess nothing happens with him. Well, I feel inspired. I don't know about you guys. So overall, a pretty strange video, but not a terrible one. However, as I said before, I have to give Troom Troom some credit. There is some effort here. You have to get script writers, you have to get costumes, you have to get background designer, actors, voice actors. You have to get someone to make those AI generated photos, even if Troom Troom sure gets their money's worth. Like I said, 30 K-pop Demon Hunter videos in 3 months. However, even a moral Troom Troom can't help but cut some corners. As I was doing some research, I came across this. Troom Troom Reacts. That's right, Troom Troom is doing reaction videos, the most minimal effort and criticized genre on YouTube. Now, I have a confession to make. I kinda like reaction videos. Now, I know 90% of reaction videos are just someone idly staring at their screen as the original video is played in full in the corner somewhere. But I want validation, alright? I want someone to react to the same video I watched and have the same opinion of me, whether that's, wow, this is good, or, wow, this is shit. What stands out for Troom Troom doing it is that they're reacting to their own videos. But it gets better when you watch the actual video. So they do their intro and then they
You're so
what?
cool. This is for you.
I can't hear them.
Oh, thanks so much.
They aren't saying anything. Yeah. So not only are they making reaction videos, not only are those reaction videos of themselves, but they don't even put any input into their reactions. No behind the scenes content, no how did we do this. They just sit in the corner and goof off while the exact same video plays again. What was the point, Troom Troom? In fact, the video you picked was released 2 weeks before you released the reaction video. You could have at least picked an older video. I'm just so jealous that I didn't come up with this great idea. It's an infinite content glitch. You just double your output and all you have to do is spend an extra 30 minutes watching your own video over again. I do that every time I make a video. I could just set up camera next time I'm watching my own video, film it, and bam, no more monthly videos. There's one more topic I want to discuss. You see, the video Troom Troom reacted to was actually released under 2 channels. They're multiplying. See, you have Troom Troom, the channel, and now you have something called Woohoo Meow. Hey guys, post-production Pat here. Now you might be wondering, why am I calling this channel labeled Troom Music Woohoo Meow? And that's because Troom Troom decided to go through a little makeover while I was editing this video. So it looks like Troom Troom and all their associate channels are going to be doing these drama skit videos from now on. This might be the quickest of videos become outdated. This video is pretty much outdated before it even released. But still, I'm gonna keep going on with my points because despite the switch ups, my points still do stand about these channels. But this also means, depending on how things go, I might have to make another video on this whole Troom Troom saga, depending on if things get interesting. I don't know. Or if you guys want to see it, like the video. But from now on, what I say, Woohoo Meow is now Troom Music, and Troom Zoo is now Troom Mystery. Even Troom Troom itself is gone. Like the name itself, Troom Troom, is still there, but the banner and the profile icon are both now considered Troom Drama. So it looks like this might be the end of Troom Troom. It's now Troom Drama from now on, and all these channels are just part of the Troom multiverse or something. There's also another channel that I don't talk about that I discovered while editing the video called Troom Teen, but it's the same as all the other channels. Used to post garbage slop, and now it's just drama videos, whatever. But that's all for me. I'm gonna go back to deleting all the weird screenshots and images I had to get for this video. So see ya. Me when I get my wish to become a cat. Get it? Because it's woohoo. Yeah, that joke doesn't even make any sense. You're fucking it. But it seems like the Troom Troom empire has expanded because there are multiple channels. Obviously, I just mentioned Woohoo Meow. Now, you guys may be asking, why? And let me tell you, I have no idea. This is just the same exact content as Troom Troom. From what I've seen, it started off focusing on video games to make content off of, but now it's just the same nerd versus bully and demon hunters content. I'm not gonna fucking let it go. However, as a big Mario guy, I have to watch this video real quick. I don't know, something about the thumbnails intrigued me. Like, why is a model of Daisy in Peach's outfit? I don't.
Get ready for a fight! I'm stronger!
Oh my god, they're using children.
This Mario guy got the best of me again!
What the fuck is Naruto doing here, bro?
What's next?
Ooh, makeover magic!
Anners! This is way out of line! Why would you stop?
Why would you stop? Go on!
Girl abduction! Mario Brothers, you are guilty as charged!
Is that Dan TDM?
So far, so good! Luigi, you're like
This is 2.5 minutes into a 30-minute
What about
video.
a fire flower in your honor? Wow! So tiny! Tiny!
It's about to get huge!
We are stuck in here forever! I'm
Tired of playing with myself!
What is this?
Bowser will win! Enjoy a gift from Bowser! Rosalina is out of the race!
Out of the race, bro. She's dead.
Birthday, Princess Peach! I made a wish! Smells like a party! I'm not invited? Mario! It won't help you! I'm invincible now!
It's invincible. It's invincible. This is way worse than other video. That was so painful. Why was Naruto there? Well, that was something. But there's more. There's also these channels called Woohoo Music. And these also look to be the same thing under the same channel. Because once again, I opened the page. And what do I see? Fucking K-pop. They won't let it go. They won't let go of this movie. It released a year ago almost. Please let it go, Troom Troom. It's so much K-pop. There also happens to be another channel called Woohoo Storytime. And the first thing I thought was, no way Troom Troom made a Storytime animated channel. Sadly, it's not. That would have been comedy gold if like two of the most hated genres just combined into one shit show. But it's more like Cocomelon stuff, like small adventures surrounding this kid named Royce Bedoys. So I mean, like, I don't have much to say. The animation, except the animation is fucking terrible, I'll tell you that.
Hey Hopper, what's going on, bro? was wondering if you could help me with my homework. The problems are really hard. Of course!
But looking at all this, it's just made one thing clear to me, and that's Troom Troom's kinda desperate. Troom Troom was laughed off for a majority of its lifespan, but damn, we didn't know what we had until we lost it, huh? I think Troom Troom actually feels the same way, because despite all the hate it got, that's when it was the most popular. And now it really seems like it's scratching the bottom of the barrel. From using popular TV shows and movies for videos, to making reaction videos to their own content, to having a lot but ultimately pointless side channels, Troom Troom is far from the prime it once was. Troom Troom almost has 24 million subscribers, plus all the side channels, which bring it up to close to like 30. Actually, no, that's a stretch, maybe like 25. But its views on its videos still fluctuate on the low end. Lots of their videos struggle to make it past 100k views, and only every now and then do they go over the 500k mark. And you will not find a video that has reached 1 million views in probably years. Troom Troom probably hated having big YouTubers diss on them all the time, but they were getting views. Now look at them, a fraction of the views and getting hated on by nobodies like me. Talk about a low. In all honesty, Troom Troom did have a part in my childhood, but for better or for worse. No, actually, no, it was definitely for worse. And as much as I hate on this channel, it pales compared to the horrors of modern day kids content on YouTube. But that's a video for another time. But I want to know, what do you guys think of Troom Troom? Did you guys even know the channel existed until now? Let me know. If you guys like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe. That's all for me. See you later, reactors.